this kid needs to be suspended. The coach needs to be fired. A lot of changes need to happen with this team. All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon coming to you with a reaction video to the Proud Family. Several of you all said that you liked my last reaction and want me to do some more, so I'm going to do a couple more. This one comes highly recommended, particularly by a certain channel member. This one is called She's Got Game. And never seen it, obviously. I've never seen the Proud Family until I started reacting to it on this channel. This one, I see what appears to be a football coach and a football team, and I'm guessing that's Penny there. And I guess, is she on the team? Is she trying out for the team? I don't know, but we're going to find out here together. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, do become one by clicking the button below. I really appreciate it, especially if you like my content, but you're not subscribed. Do take that step. It'll help you to be informed of all of my future content. But let's go ahead and get into this episode. Okay.
Had one, had two.
Ah, yes. This brings back some memories for me, not necessarily as a school administrator, but just as a kid, like these kind of random pickup football games and other sport games, basketball, baseball, they do sort of spontaneously happen sometimes, and it does look like that's what this is. They've gathered in the park and they're just sort of playing around, and what also hit me is very much the rules of the game don't always get followed the way they would in a more formal athletic event, but you just sort of do whatever you want sometimes, or you try to follow the rules, but it doesn't always work perfectly. Seems like what's going on here.
You down by 3 points and this the last play of the game?
Yeah, when you girls lose, you're gonna wish you stayed home and made cupcakes.
Yo, check it out. Why don't you ladies just quit? You can't win.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I see where this is gonna go. So they're going to say, well, if you're a girl, you can't play sports, which is not true, or even football. That's not true. There are all sorts of laws and regulations that prohibiting girls from trying out from really any sport. You have to have equal access for both boys and girls. And so the notion that they can't play football, even for the school team, I mean, that's what I assume we're going to be talking about. I mean, she can play if she wants to. She has to meet the criteria just like everybody else, but she can try out. This sort of reminds me of an episode of Ned's. If you remember, one time Cookie tried out for the cheer team. He wanted to do that, and Claire Sawyer, future lawyer, said, oh, they can't stop you, but they can cut you from the team for not, being good enough. But let's see where we're going here.
So what you saying? You want to bet?
Losers, meaning you, buy us ice cream.
Okay.
Okay, you're on. By the way, I like chocolate.
Oh, boy.
All right, we need to score. Zoe, Eugene, and Olay block.
Penny, I really admire the way you take charge in a time of crisis.
Okay.
You missed.
Pay attention, though, Penny.
I like sprinkles on my ice cream.
We're girls, we're bad.
Okay, they won.
We're the Ribs Racers, and we keep the score going higher and higher and higher and higher.
And actually, this is what I remember from the other episode that I took a look at. She was trying out for the cheer team. I do remember that. And I guess this is middle school. I know they're not in high school. In elementary school, you wouldn't have all this, but in middle school, you almost certainly would. So I do remember the cheerleaders from that other episode where Penny wanted to try out for that.
Hey, Dejanay. Hey, girlfriend.
Dejanay. Hey, don't look at me. Y'all need to lose weight. So,
That is awful. And I'm still like, where's the cheer coach? Because no matter what kind of school it is, you have to have a faculty sponsor. It's not Dejanay who's running the whole thing. Now, you might have a student who is the captain or head cheerleader or whatever the school calls that position, but you're going to have a faculty sponsor in charge. But I haven't seen that here, so they seem to be just doing everything themselves.
Heads up!
Okay.
Sorry about that, ladies.
You ladies okay?
yeah, we're fine. I just caught the ball like I did all day yesterday.
Catch one little pass, and all of a sudden you're Randy Moss.
Better than being the water boy, Sticky.
I'm the equipment manager. You better recognize.
Equipment manager. And I think I've talked about that before. I don't really know when or on what video, but you do have that. You typically call them just managers. Most football teams that I've seen do have managers, and they're basically just all-purpose helpers, basically. Most people want to be managers because they typically get them a jersey and they get to go everywhere the team goes, and there's some definite perks that go along with that, and they don't have to do all the physical stuff that the players have to do. However, they can often be seen carrying coolers full of water, bringing water to the players, carrying all sorts of other things that the team needs. That's basically what they do.
Can I have the ball back?
Why don't you just take it from me like you did yesterday?
Look, I could have got you if I wanted to.
No. So they're both kind of wrong here. I mean, Penny needs to give the ball back. I mean, she caught it. She needs to give it back. I assume there's some sort of practice going on. And this guy saying, oh, I could have got you if I wanted to. That's so true to life. I've heard that many times from students. Anytime a student loses a game or a contest or some sort of athletic competition, they do tend to say those types of things.
So the next thing you're gonna say is, you let us win the game.
I don't have to. You just did.
That's the problem with you little boys. You can't stand it when a girl beats you at a man's game.
No, what we were playing in the park yesterday wasn't a man's game. A man's game is what we playing out here.
Okay, I see what's going to happen. I remember from the random still frame, it appeared that Penny was either on the team or she was trying out for the team, so I'm guessing that's where this is going, and she's going to try to, like, prove herself to them, which, you know, I'm sort of on the fence about that. You know, good for Penny for standing up for herself. I have met people, though, that take that too far. In other words, they'll just go do anything if someone challenges them, even if it's dangerous or they take on too much or too many things for themselves just because of that sort of attitude. So you have to have a balance. Hopefully Penny has that. Let's see.
You wouldn't last 2 seconds.
Yes, she would. She could even be on your team if she wanted to.
Wait. A girl's on the boys' football team? Y'all straight tripping now.
A girl can do anything a boy can.
Except play football. Peace out.
And they called it the boys' football team. You typically don't hear that. Now, technically speaking, you could have both, but I've just never seen it. Now, I have 100% seen a girl playing on the football team, on the high school varsity football team. You don't see it often at all. It is quite rare, actually, but there's nothing necessarily preventing that from happening. Again, you would have to go through the same tryout process, whatever that may be, and everything else. In more recent years, I've seen flag football become more popular, which is pretty much an exclusively girls' sport. But for the regular football team, I have seen girls play before, although it's pretty rare.
You really told them, Penny.
I didn't say anything. I want to be on his team, but just not the one you talking about.
Hey, Tomboy Proud. Catch.
Now, they need to watch that. I mean, that's straight up bullying, pretty much.
It makes me sick. All right, Zoe, you know what? I'll do it. I'm going out for the team.
I knew you wouldn't quit, Penny, because you're not a quitter. You're more willing to
Sacrifice for the cause of women everywhere around the world. Everywhere around the world.
What? And Penny, you can't do that. And I noticed that Penny said that she didn't want to be on the team, but now she's doing it really just to prove this guy wrong.
I want to be on his team, but just not the one you talking about.
Part of me says good for her, but I've also seen people, once again, do things like this, even though they have no interest in it, don't want to do it at all, but they end up doing something they don't want to do for these kinds of reasons. But let's keep watching.
Signing a permission slip for that either.
Then I'll sign it. If it's really what you want to do, baby.
Yes, and you don't have to worry because I can play, Mama, as good as any boy.
And did you hear what the mom said here? She said she would sign the permission slip for her to go play, which you would have that, or permission to try out. Also, very typically, you have to have a physical exam by a doctor. In other words, you have to prove that you're healthy enough to play. I don't know if that was the case at this time, or they're just skipping that part. That would also be required. I noticed that the mom said, if that's really what you want to do.
If it's really what you want to do, baby.
And she said it was, but earlier she said, I don't want to be on their team. So I get the feeling that, again, she's just doing this to try to prove herself, not because she, really likes playing football or wants to play on their team. Or maybe she does like football, but she just likes their kind of informal games in the park. That's what it seems like to me.
What's up, guys?
Penny? What are you doing here?
Did you think I was joking about trying out?
No, but we were.
Oops. I guess I don't know how to take a joke.
No, you don't know how to take a hit.
What's the coach gonna
let's
say?
see those permission slips.
All right, here we go. What?
Excuse me, young lady. I think you got the wrong field.
No.
The cheerleaders are over on the other side.
Oh man, this guy's awful. Now, in today's day and age, in 2026, I really don't think this would happen. Now, even if the coach and or players had a sort of negative attitude toward this, you wouldn't see this. You wouldn't see the coach blatantly saying this. I have 100% seen little attitudes like this, but I mean, the law is the law. You have to let her try out, and that's kind of all there is to it. And I was kind of thinking earlier when Penny and the players were first talking, when she shows up in uniform, like every character on this show has some sort of attitude. I do notice that for sure.
No, I'm here to try out for the football team.
Sure, baby doll. You tried. Now get off the field before you get hurt.
I'm
What?
not leaving. There's no rule that says that I cannot play on the boys' team. However, there are plenty of rules that say you cannot call me baby doll.
Yeah, you're right, sugar. You got spunk. I like that.
This coach needs to be fired for a bunch of reasons. Number one, you cannot talk to her this way in pretty blatant stereotypes and telling her that she's on the wrong field and she needs to go back to the cheerleaders or whatever. That alone could get him fired. Patting her head like that is probably out of line too. That could get him fired. This guy needs to go. I don't always do the potential firings and suspensions on every video, but this guy needs to go.
Now go home and bake a cake. I like that even better.
What?
Let Penny play. Let Penny play. Let Penny play. Let Penny play.
What?
Let Penny play.
And I see his face here. I think it's sort of ridiculous that of all the possible things that could persuade him, it looks like he's being won over or maybe worn down by the little cheerleaders or the little girls saying, let Penny play over and over again. Really, it's the law that would require him to allow her to try out. Now, what he could say is, and I don't know if this is the case, but hey, we already have the team. You didn't sign up by the tryout date. But it looked like the other kids all turned it in at the same time, this same day, which makes me think, like, what were they doing before? Like, what were they doing before they turned in those permission slips? Like the previous day, they were all in uniform, all doing something. It appeared to be a practice of some kind. I don't know. That was a little weird, but he has to let her try out. He really does.
All right, get out there. But if you get hurt, it's not my fault.
Well, even if it's not his fault, he is responsible. If you're the football coach and you disagree with a particular player trying out or playing, you are responsible for their safety. I mean, with him saying it's not my fault, it kind of sounds like, well, I'm not responsible for it, which is totally not true. You're the coach. You're responsible for the safety of those students. Okay?
Sit, write it down.
Why are you doing this?
Because of you.
Me?
And did you hear that? Now the truth comes out, right? So again, I'm all for her being able to play or try out if she wants, but that's the key, if she wants. And this guy asked her, what are you doing out here, or why are you doing this? And she said, because of you.
Why are you doing this?
Because of you.
That's the key. She said earlier, the first thing she said about it is that she didn't want to, but then she said she did, and she told her mom she did, but really it's because of this guy insulting her and saying she can't do it that she's doing it, not really because she wants to be on the school football team.
And you said I couldn't.
I was just telling the truth, Penny.
Ah.
Guess I'm just gonna have to show it to you.
Oh, no.
No way I'm gonna let you catch that ball.
See, that's the difference between you and me. I'm thinking there's no way you can stop me.
And I see the quarterback. I was just about to say, like, is time frozen or whatever? They're just standing over there having this full-blown conversation while the play is about to start. That was a long time there with them just kind of getting ready to start the play. Okay, good for her.
Hey, Frankie, what's wrong with you? Can't you handle a girl?
Yeah, Frankie, can't you handle a...
And, you know, as bad as the coach's attitude is, it's going to be even worse on him if Penny does succeed, I guess, in a weird way. And I guess the quarterback didn't have any bias against her because he threw it to her. I guess that's something.
Omar, throw it to her again.
Frankie, shut her down.
What are we doing? The coach said, shut her down. Doesn't he want her to succeed? Think about it. If Penny became some like star wide receiver and could catch the ball all the time and was really fast, wouldn't you want that? I mean, that's ridiculous to me. This whole episode really is getting ridiculous because of the intensity of the characters' attitudes toward Penny, but let's just keep watching. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. This kid needs to be suspended. The coach needs to be fired. A lot of changes need to happen with this team. Did you see that? He just headbutted her pretty much. You're not allowed to do that. There it is. Touchdown. All right, look at the coach here. Look at his face. Like, come on, coach. You saw what she can do. Now get over yourself. Let her play. I mean, she's an asset to your team. Are you still at this point going to say that she shouldn't be there, or it's because this kid like couldn't prevent her from catching the ball? Come on, coach. I know you saw that. Let's see what he says.
We're girls. We're back.
Okay.
Okay, there's good news and bad news. The bad news, everybody made the team. Good news, everybody made the team but the girl.
Even Michael?
Yeah, even Mike.
What?
You're the water boy.
But I was good. Nobody could stop me. Weren't you watching?
Yes.
How did I not make the team?
No girl is ever gonna play on my team.
This episode is really hard to believe because it's so crazy with the attitudes. Now, have I heard and seen for myself this type of attitude, this underlying attitude in both adults and kids who are on the team? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Not so much in football, more so in other sports. Baseball, for instance. I've seen quite a few girls play baseball rather than softball. That happens sometimes. But this coach is just out of his mind, saying, oh, no girl's going to play on my team. Now, it's one thing to think that and have that attitude. It's a whole nother thing to actually prevent her from playing. That's against the law. He can be fired really quickly for something like that, for expressing that and for preventing her from playing. He can be fired.
Now hit the road, sweetheart.
Penny! Penny!
So what do you say?
It's up to Penny. Do you really want to play football?
Yes, I do, Mama.
Kind
I'm
of.
telling you, you're wasting your time. There's no way a judge is gonna let my baby girl play boys football.
Yes, they are. I'm not sure if maybe something was different at the time the show was produced, but this has been the way that it is for a long time as far as gender equity in athletics. It's been that way for quite a while. So yes, they can.
The court rules that in the absence of a girls' football team, the school district cannot discriminate against girls who desire and demonstrate the ability to play football.
Yeah.
The court hereby grants Penny Proud's petition to join the Willie T. Ribbs Racers football team.
Your Honor, I object.
And I can't wait to see what this objection is. Again, not an attorney, but this guy is way out of line. What's he going to say? I really don't know. And the way the judge said it is exactly the way it is. If there's no girls' team for something, you can't stop a girl from trying out for the boys' team, if you want to call it that. For example, in most schools, high schools that I've worked at, you've had both girls' basketball and boys' basketball. And because you have both, you can't have, for instance, a boy play on the girls' team or a girl play on the boys' team. You can't have it because there's already a girls' team, right? So in the case of football, I mean, theoretically, if a school had an entire football team that was a girls' football team, then Penny would have to be on that team and not the boys' team. But I've just never seen that. I've seen girls play before, but I've never seen like a whole separate girls' football team. But I don't know what this guy's going to say. What the judge said here is absolutely 100% correct.
No girls.
Sit down, Coach Collins. This is my playing field.
That's
and
the coach.
my ball. Court is adjourned.
And that was the coach. I thought that was one of the attorneys. Now, school districts do sometimes have to go to court for different things. They are always going to be represented by an attorney, either an attorney that the school board has on retainer or some sort of agreement with, or there are law firms that represent multiple different districts, and the school districts that are clients of theirs simply call them. If something like this happened, they would call the attorney to go speak for the school district, not the coach in there screaming about he objects. He does not know what he's talking about. Yeah. And with the media coverage, I think that's probably realistic. I think if this really happened, she would probably get some coverage out of it, like you saw there. And I'm wondering, like, does the school not have a principal? How is the football coach the one making the decisions with no oversight, no athletic? There's typically an athletic director who is also above all of the coaches and handles those sorts of items and decisions. There's, of course, the principal as well, and then the superintendent above them. You're not going to have some random coach going into court. That's just kind of ridiculous. Penny's got game.
What a hit! That is the 7th racer out tonight, and it looks like we also lost 3 cheerleaders.
Yeah. And by the way, that is a real thing. I haven't seen too many of those issues, but very often, particularly in high school football, even more so in middle school, but high school too, if you are the cheer squad or the cheer team, you are very close to the action. You are within several feet of the sidelines, and many times players run out of bounds and they're not able to stop themselves, and I have seen people get hurt based on that. You have to be really careful.
The only drama left in this game is whether or not that spunky last Penny Proud will see any playing time.
And again, if you're the coach, like, why wouldn't you put her in? Like, she scored a touchdown her first ever time at practice. My goodness. And the coach does control that. I mentioned earlier about the principal or athletic director making these kinds of higher level decisions or overruling the coach. But as far as who plays when and who gets put in and who sits on the bench, that is the football coach. I mean, that is the area where he would have the most control over whether she plays or not. Now, if you're the principal and something like that happened and you had a full-blown lawsuit against the school and you're getting all kind of negative publicity because the coach said that Penny couldn't play, you're going to make sure she gets some playing time, I would bet.
Coach, when am I going in?
Let me think. Never!
Why would you
But
do
I'm part
that?
of this team.
Look here, Missy. That court said I had to put you on the team.
Yeah.
They didn't say I had to put you in the game.
And that is accurate. I mean, the law says that he would have to allow her to try out. Not even that he would have to let her be on the team, but he would have to allow her to try out the same criteria as everybody else, whether you're a boy or a girl. But as far as him allowing her to play, that is her call. Again, I think it would be smart of him to allow her to play, number one, for the publicity issue, and number two, because she's good. I mean, you all saw her at practice. Most football coaches I know and have worked with at different high schools that I've worked at, they want to win. Like, they want to win, and they want to win badly because they are judged based on wins and losses and the score and all sorts of other things, but they want to win almost at all costs. Some coaches want to win almost too badly, I would say, and I don't think they would have any problem putting Penny in if they knew that she could help them win. So I'm not understanding this coach at all.
The racers blew another tire. Well, Coach Collins doesn't have many choices left. It's either Penny Proud or the Water Boy.
Oh no, coach.
I wanna play.
Then sit on the bench. Your mother and I will talk to you about this later.
Your mother and I. That's funny. Now he has to put Penny in. He's got to put Penny in.
Come here, Proud.
Yeah, Coach?
Get in there.
Yes, thank you, Coach.
There's no hugging in football.
I mean, that's probably the only kind of sort of accurate thing I've ever heard him say. Now, have I seen players hug after like a touchdown? Sure, that happens all the time. Now, her hugging him for putting her in, probably not appropriate, but just put her in, coach.
Tell him to run drag 29 to Frankie.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
The sassy Penny Proud is
Sassy?
in the game.
Why is she sassy? Like that's sort of like the same attitude that everybody else has had. You don't need to be saying that from the press box. That's just not appropriate.
What are you doing out here?
The coach figured you boys needed some help. Omar, coach said run drag 29.
To who?
Me.
And she switched it. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure he said a different name before, and she changed the play. Now, that would be a huge issue in real life. Players just changing the play when the coach wanted them to do something different. The coach would get pretty mad about that. But I'm betting that she ends up scoring a touchdown or something. Let's see.
Ready down.
Okay, there she goes.
Dumps it off to Penny Proud.
Yep.
Folks, looks like the playing career of that perky Penny Proud has been pretty much
Perky.
pulverized.
And I bet she's fine. And again, this announcer needs to watch it. I have seen stuff like that happen before. In other words, practically the whole team jumps on somebody. And, you know, football injuries do happen. You really have to be careful. That's why usually at a high school football game, you'll have a full-blown ambulance standing by. You'll have paramedics. You'll have athletic trainers who are there for the player safety and other personnel that are really just trying to keep the players safe.
Wait a minute.
A ladder.
I don't buy it.
You got a ladder and a hole in the ground.
Throw me the ball again.
Don't throw her the ball.
She's the only one that caught a pass today.
That was luck.
Just throw it as far as you can, Omar, and I'll get there.
The Racers runs back low. He threw that ball a country mile. And it's a too bad no one is in the same area code. Wait a minute. Penny Proud comes out of nowhere and makes a
Okay.
spectacular
And I noticed when they lined up on the line of scrimmage, no one seemed to be guarding her at all. And when she caught the ball, she like dove, but she dove from the opposite direction, like from, you know, off the field or something. That's a nice trick.
touchdown Racers.
All right. Okay. Again. Now he sees.
Now y'all don't want a ball. Y'all afraid of this charge. Large MCs, I'm scoring touchdowns overseas. Battle for the
Oh, she kicks too. Wow, she's a kicker too. She kicked a field goal and scored some touchdowns. And you saw the coach smile. Now he sees that she can help him win.
This has been an amazing game. One last play, and we all know where the ball is going.
Everybody knows you're gonna throw it to her.
Yeah.
She's catching it.
Well, guess what? Everybody knows.
And you know, this guy has a point. This is probably the smartest thing he said on this episode. They do all know that. So, like, practically the whole other team is going to be guarding her. So I'm wondering if they're going to change it up for this last play or not.
I'll be wide open.
You know what? Just throw it to him, Omar. I don't care. I just want to win.
All right. Ready.
Okay, hopefully he catches it.
Ready to hound.
Okay, he's not open. And she is. Yeah. Slow-mo. Oh, come on, Penny. Oh. Okay. As long as she doesn't drop it. Oh, she dropped it. Oh. Oh. Somehow I knew that would happen, but you can't be too upset, Coach. I mean, she did score like 4 touchdowns and no one else did. I mean, you can't be too unhappy about that. And without her, before she entered the game, the other team scored 32 points. So make what you will of that.
I had it. Why?
That's okay, baby girl.
But I could have won the game.
Yo, Penny.
Is that the dance?
Daddy, stop. You're embarrassing me. Hey, Omar.
I just wanted to say, good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you turned it out, Penny.
We're
Okay.
gonna put a cheer together just for you.
May I cut in, sir?
No, son.
Daddy.
I'll be watching you, boy.
I just wanted to.
Okay, hopefully he's going to say he's going to apologize. After all that, he owes her a big apology for sure. And see, now she kind of has all their respect here, and the tables have turned.
Apologize about the game. We were in it only because of you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, that's the episode. I can see why you guys recommended this one, the Proud Family She's Got Game. Now, what I didn't like about this episode is the attitudes in this episode do exist, but they were so far over the top, it was sort of unbelievable. But I have seen and heard these types of attitudes, but I think that has very much faded away, especially here in 2026 as of the filming of this video. But back in the day, you had a lot more of this for sure. But the law has been the law for a long time, even in this era. You heard the judge in court. It's been that way for a long, long time, but you do still have somewhat of this attitude even today. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. If you'd like me to take a look at more Proud Family episodes, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm going to leave the video here. Hopefully, again, you enjoyed my reaction. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, do take a minute before you leave the page and click the button below to subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video here on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.